This is a Let's Talk Church Safety and Security microsode with your host, Paul Buckner.
Hey sheepdogs, I hope that this finds you well. Been a crazy few weeks as per usual. As of the time of the recording of this video, I'm down to going into my last 3 weeks of the police academy, and I'm excited. We're going into finals. We just had a final for some medical stuff that goes along with law enforcement, emergency trauma care, and what have you. And I actually did really well on that. I've been doing pretty well. I think I'm firmly a high B student, but I actually got a 95 on that one, which made my day. And so a lot going on. And to that end, I was thinking this weekend, I had a great conversation with a police officer that I chaplain, and that kind of dovetails with this. We'll go back to that in a minute, but I've been so busy that it was this morning on the way to church I realized that I'd not been spending time in worship and in prayer. And when your lifestyle completely changes all of a sudden, I've gone from a guy who drives around a lot with a lot of windshield time, which gives me a lot of time to study, gives me a lot of time to worship and pray, gives me a lot of time to check on the guys I chaplain. I've gone to a guy who sits in a classroom 8-9 hours a day, and I have someone who rides with me to and from the academy, and we do a lot of life together. We talk about the Lord and what have you. He's a great guy. But in the course of that, it doesn't give you a lot of alone time with the Lord. And I realized this morning I've not been getting enough. I was feeling kind of dry, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to fix that. And fortunately today, I've got a lot of windshield time ahead of me. I've left church, and I've got to go get some different things and go knock out several things this weekend that I would normally do during the week. I just don't really have a choice. And but it's going to give me a lot of windshield time to talk to the Lord and to pray, talk to the Lord and worship specifically. So it's that time that recharges. You can't pour from an empty cup, and that really is what I wanted to share. Is going into the holidays, trying to get things done, being busy doing things for God. It's easy to actually lose our focus. Some of the folks that actually end up struggling the most in those moments are actually people that are very committed to the Lord and very focused on their relationship with God. It's in those moments that we can lose our way and lose track and kind of get off a little bit. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So I hope this finds you well. And as always, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May His face shine upon you. Remember, separate discipline and that lifestyle of discipline training. God bless.
If you enjoyed this microsode, check out the video and audio versions of the Let's Talk Church Safety and Security podcast.